Chat, yo, let me just show y'all this before I get stopped out. This is going on a trading channel, Isaiah, and you getting stopped out. You're on 2 accounts. You see that? You about to hit your take profit. Let me go to the other account. We're going for $200 on a day, as you can see, right there, my boy. You are about to hit your take profit on both accounts. We're going back to the other account. We up 170, 160, 170. We right here by take profit. We just playing around with it. As y'all can tell, you know how price be. So while price is doing this and shit like that, I'm gonna show y'all why I even got in this trade. I just was writing down my yesterday's trade because I didn't write it down yesterday, so I just had to write it down right now. But let's go. So this is the reason why I took this trade today. We should hit take profit. We right here, but we playing, like I said, we already look like we got that break of structure. Hopefully we stay above this. Just go ahead and break and continue going up because we got the daily bias already. We know where market want to go. We just got that liquidity on top of this wick, so we know where market want to go overall. We're bouncing off this 200 EMA on a 5-minute. So it's like, you know, like when you see simple stuff like this, like you already know where market want to go. It's no doubt about it. On a higher time frame, if we zoom out, I'm already on the hourly right now, the 4 hourly. We in the uptrend, my boy. We are consolidating we are in a big ass consolidation a little bit, but overall we're in the uptrend. So when you see that we're going up and we are overall in the uptrend, then you want to take your buys, especially like when you kind of low in the market type shit. So zooming in, you know, and it all comes with experience. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm sure you won't know all this shit when you first trading. You know, you gotta trade in order to understand this shit. I'm still learning, but I just got a very good understanding of it, luckily. On that hourly, you just see we going up. We had the hourly break of structure. Before I got into the market, we had an hourly break of structure, which made me want to take this even more. It just gave me more confluence. It was like, okay, cool. We got this hourly break of structure. We have 4 hour telling us we in an uptrend. We had hourly break of structure. We holding on MAs. So if y'all don't understand them MAs, y'all need to start putting them in there. I got 13 MA right here. I think this is the something MA I forgot, and then a 200 EMA. So like these EMAs, when you see price bouncing off of it, you want to pay attention to stuff like this because it's very important. So we zooming in. Okay, cool. We got on a 30-minute, we don't have any gaps, but we did come down here to fill in something. So if you want to go in on a smaller time frame, you want to go in and look, you can look. Now if we go in and look, we see, okay, on a 15-minute, we ain't got no gaps either, so we got to be on a 5-minute. And my camera, for some reason, about to die, I guess. Now, on a 5-minute, we see that we came in here and filled in this gap. You see price coming down now, but I think they pump faking, honestly. We're going to come back up here and take this out. If we don't, honestly, we don't. And I just take my L for the day, but I'm right here by take profit. I'd be damned if I, just know, like, I got to go to reach. So, like, I can't, like, just hop out straight out my trade. I could make this shit go to break even, but I done seen price come to break even so many times and then go straight to my take profit. I'd rather just take an L for today, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that risk because that's what I risk for today. So that's what you want to make sure you can do in this market. And I'm still gonna write down my trade and shit like that. I still got some shit to write down and shit like that because I'm not finished. And hopefully we just go ahead and go straight up. I'm gonna go ahead and write down this trade and shit like that though. But like I said, we had these gaps. Before I put this camera down, let me go ahead and finish explaining. We had these gaps on a 5-minute time frame, and in order to know how to trade like me, bro, I like to figure out where price is going, and then once I figure out where price is going, bro, I like to find gaps in the market. When we find gaps, we got to have more confluence than just the gaps. We don't want just the gaps to tell us, okay, this is when we get in. It's just a good indicator to get in. Okay, cool. So we're in an uptrend. We got breaks of structure on a 5-minute. We're following trend all the way. So once we find a gap and we come back, because we got to come back down in order to go up. So once we find that gap, we need to find those gaps. And then on top of that, what made it just even better is within this gap, we had an EMA. So it's just like, okay, cool. We rejected off the EMA. We failed we didn't fail structure, but we applied with structure. We didn't break this 50% line and everything. It just makes all sense, right? So like you just want to pay attention to all that kind of stuff. And then once we came inside the gap, we didn't close under the 50%. We came up, we rejected off this EMA. It was just more confluence. We had this gap right here on the 5 minute. We didn't have any other time frame gaps, so we could just focus on this one gap, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't have to get confused. You get what I'm saying? And it's just beautiful, bro. Once you get into trading, it's beautiful, bro. I had a whole trade on gold, but it had multiple gaps. It was just like this, but it had multiple gaps on different time frames. So you had to focus on the gap that looked just the best. And with shit like that, bro, you can do that, but like when shit like that happen, like, you know, you want to take the best trade. You just want to take the best trade. You just want to take the best trade possible. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to take no fake shit. Yo, and then I got stopped out. That's one account. You see we up 400 for the day. I don't know if we can focus. Can we focus? There we go. We up 400. And did this account get taken out? And this account almost got taken out. We just gonna sit here and wait for this account as well. Because like I said, we already know where price want to go. They want to go up. So it's just no point of me getting out the trade. We might as well just wait. Price gonna get up there. Told you. We just gotta wait. Now we back at 10K for the day. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and finish writing down these trades. It's just as simple as that, bro. I wish I could stay here longer and tell y'all more, but just to keep it as simple as possible, bro. This was that gold trade like I was talking about, and we tapped inside of it. We finally got that break of the candle, so I would have got in right here. Honestly, this would have been a good break of the candle trade. Honestly, I could still probably get into this trade, but honestly, I want to take my profit for the day. I don't want to have to risk. See, you see this big ass gap. So on top of that, not only do you have to command for this gap, but you have to command for all this down here as well. So if I want to be super safe, I have to make my stop loss all the way down here, which I don't feel like being that safe. I want to risk a little bit. So I want to keep my stop loss inside of this gap, which could potentially work. But the thing is, bro, like you want to accommodate for the whole trade. You don't want to just accommodate for this gap, because we could just blow past this gap, still turn around and go up, just because we didn't break this higher time frame structure, which we're on a 5 minute. If we go to the hourly, this is that low. This is that hourly low. So obviously you want to command for that hourly low, because anything can happen. But if you don't want to risk all that, you just want to command for that gap, then you're risking a little bit more than that US 30 trade that I just took, when there's only one gap and the low was already right there. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like you look, let me go back. See, you see how like I could accommodate for this whole trade and this low right here, and it's only 100 pips versus this motherfucker being over 100 look 13. Look, this shit would have been not 1300. This shit would have been 130 pips versus my 100 pip. It would have been around 130 pips. I'm pretty sure. This is how this is calculated. So like, it's just like, damn, I would have had to risk so much more. You get what I'm saying? And ask for so much more gain. You know, it just didn't make no sense for me to take that. Even though it looked good, and even though it looked like it's gonna go up, I still had to take the better looking trade. And just, I'm honestly glad I took the other trade, because we got in and out in 6 minutes, nigga. We still over here consolidating right here, trying to get price to turn back around and go up. And we've been going up for like 3 days. Look. So it's just like, you also want to know where you are in the market. You see how high we up. So it's just like, you know, yeah. But like I said, I wish I could stay here longer with y'all boys. We just had to come here for this short trade.